So we are back with another WWE 2K22 update. Actually, we got two quick updates today regarding the next DLC, and finally confirmation of what we're getting, my extra thoughts on what we should be getting, and Cody Rhodes giving us a massive tease that could be related to 2K22 or even WWE 2K23. Of course, to never miss our news and our new updates, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, cross the like on this video, and let's get into it. First, we are talking about the next WWE 2K22 DLC update, which is coming up quick. It is releasing on June 7, and of course we have gotten a lot of reports over the last week or so in regards to it, with Sports Gamers Online indicating that Nash Carter was removed from the DLC, and of course the community is not happy about the replacement. Well, all of that is officially confirmed now, as WWE 2K ended up updating their DLC section on the website, and it does confirm the change. We are getting Hurricane Helms, Stacy Keibler, A-Kid, Wesley, and in replacement for the removed Nash Carter, we are getting bonus My Faction cards. Just as the statement indicated, we're getting Booker T Evo My Faction card and a Seth Rollins Sapphire My Faction card. All that we have been asking for is an extra DLC or maybe even My Faction alternate models to be playable outside of that mode, just like the My Rise characters that were added into Exhibition on the last update. We are 2 weeks away, so hopefully this is something that changes, and fingers crossed that we get some type of surprise. Again, going back to those alternates on My Faction, they just gave us the DX Legacy packs, which includes Shawn Michaels 97, Triple H 98, Stephanie McMahon, Road Dogg, Jesse James X-Pack, and a couple of extras. So imagine you being able to unlock this in My Faction, and then also finally have D-Generation X outside of it. We know that there is a lot of access for it already in the game, and I feel like this will be a good fix for this mode. It will make people want to play more because it will feel more rewarding once you do get this, and you get to use it everywhere else in the rest of the game. And of course, a lot of these you are able to get your hands on by going to community creation. Many have been uploaded by Watch the Status without any issues at all because it's things that is already on the game. And the next thing we are talking about is in regards to Cody Rhodes. It's unlikely for him to be added into this year's game, but he is definitely teasing something in regards to returning to the series. On Twitter, James Stewart ended up quote retweeting a Wrestling Inc. article which talks about WWE reportedly trying to include Cody Rhodes in WWE 2K22. We already discussed the latest in regards to that. It was just basically too late for the team to make it happen. Nonetheless, James indicated that they should put Cody Rhodes on the cover of WWE 2K23 since they couldn't get him in the game this year, which Cody Rhodes decided to reply to this, definitely teasing his involvement and almost like he knows something. He stated the following: "I don't know the talented folks at WWE Games, but I'm a pretty decent gambler, and I will bet they are working very hard on something special for pro wrestling fans." Now, of course, it's more likely that this is related to WWE 2K23 than 2K22, although it will certainly be something special. Probably the most surprising thing if they were to drop Cody Rhodes late in the game cycle of 2K22. That will of course take a lot of work though, which we already discussed before, and all of this is just speculation. It's worth mentioning that right after WrestleMania is usually when they start scanning superstars to be into the next year's game, so maybe Cody Rhodes is already working on something with them. The question is what all of that could be. Would you like to see Cody Rhodes on the cover of WWE 2K23? There's a lot to speculate, of course, so let me know down in the comments below. And while I got you here, of course, drop a like and check out our previous video in which we tried out a brand new challenge of who can hold a championship for longer. Stay savage, and I'll catch you on that next one.